Hi, I'm Kwai Chi and I'm getting married very soon. And when you're about to get married, you need rings. And I don't just mean the engagement ring, I'm talking about wedding bands. So what I have here is my wedding band. This is for the groom, right? So this is from De Beers, same as the engagement ring that I got for my future missus. Comes in this white presentation box with some padded interior, and inside is the actual presentation box for the ring, or the storage box, keepsafe box, whatever you want to call it. It's in a wonderful kind of dark brown, almost black, kind of reddish, wood lacquered box, and these are limited edition apparently. They have a different one every single year. So this is the 2009 edition presentation box. Ooh. And on the inside there's inscribed the logo, the D and the B with the little star inside it, and there's the words De Beers. There you go, can you see that? And it's on the outside of the box too. Yeah, got that. Wonderful. So this is my ring. It's a platinum 4mm band. It's called a flat court ring. Now these are around everywhere. You go to Goldsmiths, H. Samuels, you name it. They all sell flat court rings. Cartier on the higher end, or Tiffany's, they all sell flat court ring bands. Now I didn't like the ones at Tiffany's. Now Tiffany's, a lot of people will already know if you've been hunting around, especially at the high-end jewellery, they charge a lot. And the stuff they got for the guys are either very rounded, very rounded and very expensive, or the flat ones just look like a pipe cut into pieces, and I didn't like that at all. That was their version of flat court. Now De Beers flat court isn't totally flat, it's smooth and it feels ergonomic, feels nice to touch, and inside it's inscribed with the De Beers branding, and it's even got a little diamond on the inside of the ring. Let's see if you can see that. It's just there, just inside, little diamond. And that's a signature thing again with all their bands, which doesn't have a diamond, so not their engagement rings. No, they do have them on their engagement ring. The only rings they don't have the little diamonds on the inside are their match bands. We'll come to that when we look at the female wedding bands, but this is for the groom, me. This is my wide court band. Now, one thing to watch out for when you buy a band is the size. Now, when I first tried a ring on, it felt really weird. I've never worn a ring in my life. And platinum is definitely the way to go if you've got the money. It's expensive, but you know, platinum goes up in price over time. So it's an investment if you think you're going to get divorced or something. But it's also one of these lifelong things. Now, it's not for everyone. I have a very good friend who just spent 25 quid on his ring and he's perfectly happy. I've had other friends who've had other token gifts. It's not a be all end all, but for me, I like to have my commitment sealed, and the ring is a very obvious sign that I'm taken, and I like to wear. I like the idea of wearing a nice ring, and also the higher the quality, the better the coating. This is rhodium coated, which rhodium coated, sorry, which all modern rings are really. But the great thing about De Beers is their passport policy. You get a passport that actually looks like a passport with all the details of the ring itself. The quality and the grade of the platinum, which is the highest at De Beers, And if it gets nicked or stolen, there's a serial number on the inside of this thing, so unless it gets melted down and sold for not very much value, then somebody's going to sell on this ring with the serial number in, with the De Beers logo in, and if it gets through the normal channels, or if it gets found out that it's missing, it goes back through the passport system and back to me. Also with the passport system is the fact that I can take it back 4 times a year to get it polished or re-coated, a total refurbishment. And I only just had this done recently. I just had this refurbished because it's coming up to our wedding, and it looks brand new again. It's amazing. I have worn it because these things are tricky to size up sometimes, especially if you've never worn a ring in your life. Now, what happened to my finger was that after the first fitting, they got a ring ordered for me, and they sent it over from Paris, and they put it on, and it fit really, really well still. Now, the woman told me to shake my hand like that, and I started shaking it was fine. So I thought I'd shake it really hard, and the ring flew off and went woof, like that, and hit the wall behind her, scratching the ring at the same time. That was quite embarrassing for the De Beers lady at Harrods, but also I thought, well, the ring's probably too loose, but it fits really well, so she said take it away, see how you feel about it, and then bring it back if you want to. So that's what I did. Now, one weird thing was my finger shrunk. It actually shrunk. The skin and the fat around here, I don't know, it warmed up or something. And over a week, I think you really do need to wear it around for that kind of period to really get your size right. All the fat seemed to just disappear off my finger, and the ring was just really loose. And I was shopping one day at Tesco's, and I was packing a bag, and my ring just dropped on the ground. I was like, what the hell? And I picked it up, and I put it on, and it was loose. It was really loose, and it's totally bizarre. Also, don't forget that the warmer your finger, the more it will expand during the day. So the best time to take a ring on or off is at the beginning of the day when it's cold. Is that the right way around? Is it cold or hot that is better? I think it's better to take it on and off when it's cold, and it gets harder during the day to take it off. I think that's it, because heat expands things, doesn't it? That makes sense. So wear it for a week. If you're not used to it, wear it for a week. Rings come in lots of different metals, everything from titanium, which is kind of a new thing. I don't like what it does to your finger, it's a bit scratchy. White gold is very in, and but for the price difference between white gold and platinum, I would pay the extra and just get the platinum if you can afford it. The white gold will tarnish over time, but as long as you get it rhodium coated all the time, it won't make a difference. They'll look pretty much the same, to be fair. But that's if you remember to go and get it coated all the time. Now, coating will cost quite a bit to do if it's not De Beers, because De Beers is free, so you can't beat that. And you're talking about up to 40-50 quid a pop every time you go and get it re-coated or polished, professionally taken to like the workshop to get done. It will be difficult. Now, a good fit is to get it over the knuckle, and for it to sit on top of the web over there, and for you to be able to do that without it feeling at all loose. If it feels loose, then maybe try a ring size down. It should be fairly difficult to get off the knuckle when it comes back off. I can kind of bend my finger backwards now so that it can slide off, but otherwise on normal usage, if I try and take it off, my skin kind of wrinkles up around the knuckle and it's impossible to take off, and that is a very good fit. So that is what you want. Simple as that. So this is my ring from De Beers. It's very, very, very nice. It's very simple, and I like that. For guys, generally, guys usually go for fairly simple designs. Nothing on it usually. You can have something on it. You can even have a diamond on it if you like. You can have a series of diamonds on it if you like, if you want to be really flash. But it's not necessary, you know. I think simple is best, but that's my opinion, which is why I have this flat court ring. Also, remember, if it's like really wacky or out of the ordinary, you probably won't wear it after 10 years when it's really out of fashion. Also, if it's not comfortable, then you probably won't wear it in 10 years because you'll just find an excuse not to wear it. You want a ring that you can wear in the shower, playing sports, and not really have to worry about it at all. It will be very strong if it's platinum, especially very hard wearing. It's not going to suddenly snap in two, and that's the kind of peace of mind you want, right? So if you're going for a ring, don't go all out so that you break the bank, because you know, at the end of the day, you shouldn't spend more money on a guy's ring than a girl's ring, and you shouldn't spend more money on a wedding band than you do on the engagement ring, right? That makes sense. So, you know, don't blow the bank, but enjoy yourself and make sure you're comfortable with whatever you get. Also, the width. For guys, I've noticed that little thin rings don't look so good on guys. It looks a bit effeminate. So the wider the better. But you know, be sensible about it, because if you get a knuckle duster, then it can look a bit silly, unless you like that sort of thing. But again, you know, if you don't think of yourself as a knuckle duster head in 20 years time, then is it the right ring? I guess you could change it, but that's not what it's all about. Alright, well, that's my wedding band all over. It sounds like a group of some sort, but it's not. Until next time, take care.